Okay. First of all, thank you. Thank you for trying hard and for paying attention. Give yourself a round of applause.
Best group.
Yeah, best group. We've said that to every group.
Yeah.
But you guys are by far the best group. No, we haven't said that to anybody else. That's our fault. We should have told the other groups that we're better, that they were better. But you were the best.
You have 2 more days.
Yeah, we have plenty of time to lie to everyone. Okay, but what I do want to do actually is take a moment to get 3 people to tell me one thing that they learned and why they think it's important to the game. Why they think it's important that they learned it today. Does that make sense? So anybody can raise their hand. I know you guys don't like lines, so.
Да, Саня, вот что бегать не надо.
The bad thing today I learned is about spacing when you started cutting. So I just didn't know this before. Yeah. It's really helped me to make better cuts, to improve my timing, and I should use it. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if you have bad spacing, unfortunately, you don't get the disc very often. And I think we all play because we want to catch the disc and then throw it, right? Good. Anybody else? Same thing?
Yes.
Okay. Why is it important to you?
Because if I fall, I get no take a disc.
Yeah, you don't get it, right?
Yes.
All right, cool. Anybody else?
Actually, you just shown us the shape, like a perfect shape, which we can use against the fenders, right?
Yeah.
Without
So
high
I mean
speed.
that we don't want to go fast, yeah?
Yeah.
And we will always have an advantage from against the defender when we do this shape, yeah?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't matter if your defender's faster or more athletic, if you're smart, right? If you do the little things well, you can still get open. The thing that makes this complicated is, for one, if you catch it on the sideline, it changes everything. Okay, so this is for the middle of the field. When it gets on the sideline, you got to get it off the sideline. You look downfield, then you look to the middle. And you look to the middle. Okay? And maybe we'll even talk about some of those strategies tomorrow. But the other thing is, you're not the only cutter, right? So you and your teammates have to coordinate. If we had more time, we'd have 2 cutting groups go at the same time so you could work off of each other. Because it becomes more complicated when you have 2 or 3 cutters or 4 cutters. A lot of times you end up with that many. But this sort of space-oriented cutting works very well in horizontal and in side stack. It can work in vertical stack as well. You just have to be careful when it gets to the sideline. It gets to the sideline a lot in vertical stack offense. Do you guys, what do you normally run? Do you have something that's normal, or you run them all? All? Okay. But in side stack, this is especially true. The side stack has to be wide and shallow, and the cutter has to be shallow too. So it can be very threatening out, and maybe you'll hit that first shot, or maybe you'll hit the second one, or maybe you'll hit the third one. But they're going to get open. Okay? Any questions before we go?
I have one question.
Yeah.
You said that this is an unbeatable offense strategy. So, if it's true, why everybody don't use it and just score?
Sure. Well, it's unguardable one-on-one. What happens is, whenever you have several cutters, you may clog it up, right? One cutter may be in the way, and they don't give you all of this space, right? When you have less space to work with to cut, this becomes harder to do really well with a thrower. So what you have to do as a team, and maybe this is something else we can cover, is figure out how to give cutters that space so that it is unguardable. The other thing that happens is poaching, right? So if a team's really good at this, let's just say you play a team who's great at this, and you just play matchup defense or man-to-man defense the whole time, you're probably going to lose. Okay? You have to adjust. You have to play either zone or you have to bracket. One person deep, one person under. And then it becomes a little harder. And we can teach those things too, but getting this first part is very important. You can beat teams with this, because they may not figure out why they can't beat you. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right, cool. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Yeah. Is that it?
Yeah, you're done.
All right.
Завтра в 10.
Oh, yeah.
Есть, мэм.
Thank you.